We're sitting here with Miss Marie today and her daughter.
Yes.
And as you can hear,
Yes.
when she first started with me, she said yes, only. That was her only word. And so we've been doing some very advanced techniques with quantum neurology. And we're going to see today kind of what she's doing and the capability of being able to talk. Now, once we started getting Miss Marie to talk, it's blatantly obvious she doesn't have Alzheimer's. She's very vivid. She knows all of her grandchildren and where they are and all that fun stuff. So how many doctors that you said in the beginning?
Well, first of all, her internist had her on Alzheimer's medication for about 2 years. And, this was really devastating to her because she did have a brother that passed away from it, and so she really bought into it.
Yes.
And I was telling them all, I knew that she didn't. I knew that she didn't. And I was telling them, and they would call it, her word finding problem, and I would say, she doesn't have a problem finding the word, it's the articulation. There's something wrong in the articulation of the speech. And finally, I took her to another doctor, and this was a neurologist, and he worked her over, and he really put her through the mill of tests, and he said, you do not have Alzheimer's. He said, you can't talk, but you don't have Alzheimer's, and he said, it must be a very rare dementia that doesn't affect the mental capacity, it's just with the speech. So that was good news. But it wasn't until, we came to see you that we started noticing marked improvement. She comes out with some big words, and the other day she was slightly not in agreement with my dad about something, about his opinion, and she looked over at him and she said, speculation. And we all looked at each other like,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. And just a few days before that, she walks in the room and there's this medication that she was on that she didn't think she needed anymore. And she said, I'm going to discontinue my medication.
That's awesome.
Discontinue. So we're impressed.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, it just goes to show you that it's there. So
Yes.
give me a grip here, babe. Just grip tight. Okay, tell me what's your husband's name?
Yes.
Tell us his name.
Russell.
There you go. Okay. Now, what's Russell doing today?
He's standing to the car.
He's staying in the car.
He's tending to the car.
Oh, he's tending to the car. This is about how she was originally. I say that. Originally, all it was yes, yes,
And no.
yes, yes, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
she must have said yes. I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is like once we finish with her, working with her, she'll just start rattling on, and we'll get a full conversation. Now, what kind of business did you have?
Jewelry.
You and your husband?
Yes.
How many years did you have the business for?
40 years.
40 years.
Yes.
So what did y'all end up? Y'all still have the business now?
No, she has it now.
So she has all the diamonds.
Runs jewelry in the oil center.
Oh, now we're going to get a commercial out of this, huh?
Why not?
Yeah.
What ends up happening to the brain is it'll go back when damage occurs. It goes back to training wheels, which are infantile reflexes or primitive reflexes that you're supposed to go through after you're born. And so a rooting reflex is one of those primitive reflexes. And so literally when she first started,
And, I do the bookwork.
okay,
Yes.
She does the bookwork.
you do for the business?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And tell him what book you're reading right now.
Killing Lincoln.
Oh yeah, you told me
Yes,
about that.
Yes.
So who killed him?
Boots.
Did he really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. It's frustrating to know what you thinking and you can explain.
But look at what you just did.
Can you high five me on that one?
Give him a high five.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.